kind of bing, 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 bing. We're live. It's the Kent Beck Scrum. It's Sam and Nicola, and I think I realized I made a mistake earlier when I started the Modern Fowler Scrum this morning. I accidentally used the Kent Beck Scrum, and it's all the history of the universe is screwed up. And there we go. But here we are. We have Sam and Nicola and Ben. And what's going on? We've just had the exciting Beta Starters Autograders meeting at which Ben was present, and we had Richard's TAs and just sort of a high level overview, checking in with the different classes. We've got 3 instructors there who are all running classes using the MOOC materials and all going tickety boo for the moment. Sure, there'll be huge problems at some point, but all under control. Before that lunch, I've got a version of the Softmax gradient compiling, but not working, unfortunately. Before that, I had an exciting pairing session with Ben. It was the Elixir mob, where we got Phoenix presence working in the cloud. It's been a big Ben afternoon for me. I've got what else going? Next up, we've got the website one meeting coming up that I can't stay at for very long because I've got this interview with the Ruby Rogues people, and then I've got good grief. This is my son calling me now. Hold on. Hello, Luke. I'm in a meeting. This better be important. What's going on?
It says to Minecraft Launcher, you need a password. Your email. It says your email username is thetantagram@gmail.com.
Yeah. Okay. I'll text it to you. All right.
Okay.
Bye for now.
Bye.
Because my son has just come back and like said he's got to take my laptop, which is the only thing that runs Minecraft anymore, over to his friend's house so they can do their homework assignment in Minecraft in the network LAN environment over there. But yeah. Long story short, after the Ruby Rogues interview thing, we've got the new members meeting in its new time slot happening. So maybe see some folks there. That's my chaotic afternoon for you. Nicola was in first. Nicola, how are things going with you?
Fun. We tried to do some changes to the pull request that I've done to local support, the one for the newsletter events.
Right.
And Estella was, I think that she thought that she was pushing her changes to my pull request, but after I think that she told me if I didn't see her changes, and I said no. So we did a hangout, and she's not able to push the changes to my pull request. So yeah, I think that we are gonna try what you said.
Yes.
She's gonna manage in another pull request and bring her changes into mine. And after that, I'm starting to remember how to debug Jasmine. Talking now about website 1 because the sprockets upgrade it was failing. So I also tried the upgrade of Jasmine, and now I'm doing the debug of Jasmine in the browser. So
all right.
Trying to get it working. Yeah.
Great stuff.
No blockers. So.
All right. Yeah, good show. And maybe we should be giving Stella access to the repo to make it easier. That's definitely one approach. There's a couple other approaches I mentioned in local support. We'll see what works. Good stuff. Thanks, Nicola. Let's go on to Ben. Ben, how are things with you?
Things are all right. I'm about where you are with the gradient thing. I've got it sort of doing stuff, but not actually
the right stuff.
The right stuff. Yeah. That's the for Softmax gradient. Deep learning mob. Then again, we did the Paradox thing where we got. I guess I don't have to repeat that. You said it. That was a positive development, I would say. WikiEdu dashboard, I'm sort of continuing on with the I18N and identifying things that that need actually to be changed structurally before we can actually proceed with making sure that translations are available for all the different training materials. So that's sort of moving forward at pace. No real blockers, but we're just doing that. I think that's more or less it for me, I would say right now. Yeah.
All right, good stuff. No blockers. Good show. Right. Well, I think that's our Scrum then.
Okay.
I don't know if there's anything else we need to explicitly sort out. We can certainly talk about that local support, the GitHub issue. What we will be doing now is so for the website one meeting, Nicola, I think you're going to start the meeting for us,
sure.
and we did a practice run with you starting, I think, the Kent Beck Scrum last Friday, and that are you? Yeah, I mean, I'm not going to be in this interview until like another 20 minutes from now, so I'll be online to help and support and send you tips.
Okay, cool. Yeah,
if you need me, but
yeah, we will finish this Scrum, and I will try to start with the website one.
Sure, sure. Well, and in fact, what we could almost do is we could capture. I mean, unless we want to do anything else in the next few minutes, you could like share your screen, and Ben may conceivably have passing interest in how this operates. We could.
This is the Jasmine issue.
Yeah. No, this is so. This is how one at the moment needs to. So let's. Well, I mean, it's a very interesting as a user experience issue that used to be much better when we had Google Hangouts API hooked up. But it's this process whereby if you want to run an event like this Scrum, or the website one meeting, or the Agile Ventures community meeting, or whatever it happens to be, there's a sequence of things that you need to do that we should. I think I do have it written up somewhere actually. I mean, I sent a version of it to. I sort of like talked / typed Nicola through it last time in the Slack chat. I'll put my screen share on as well. We do have this at least partially documented in our Agile Ventures repo. I think we've got, for example, how to run a mob session. One of these probably. Let's go. There's various things. Maybe we don't. Is it running a stand-up? Oh, here you go. Yeah. So, for example, this running a stand-up link here, I think, was our previous version that I think is reasonably up to date. Yeah. Yeah. Well, it's my beard in there. Oh yeah. So I'll just pop that in there. So we do have that version. What's annoying, of course, is that it needs to be written up. I would just so love it that it was just you pressed a button and it just happened. But yeah, so Nicola, do you want to go? So I'm part of it.
I'm here.
Yeah, so for me now, I've kind of internalized this from memory. But yeah, so you're there on the create a new event. Now the thing that we can do in principle is we do have this Agile Ventures YouTube account that we can get you access to, but let's not make it any more complicated than it is. So yeah, so you're here on the create a new event screen, and so here you type in then the name of the event that you want to start. So there's website one, planning, kickoff, a collision, touchdown, whatever we want to call it. Kickoff is good. So then so you've.
Then it was advanced settings. Low latency.
Yeah, and so that's now. Yeah, people tell me that the low latency, ultra low latency is not that different, and if you do the low latency, I think the people on the video stream get a lot more options. So one thing for Ben there is if you go back to the previous tab that had the title in it.
Yes.
The critical thing here is as you were sort of hovering your mouse over this type, it needs to be of the quick Google Hangouts type and not the custom banana type. So yes.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Which we have set as default in the Agile Ventures version, but if you're using your own personal YouTube channel.
Yeah.
So yeah, so
now, I should click here now.
Yep, absolutely. Now, probably what will happen here, I mean, and then another is that you can't run two Hangouts at the same time, unlike with Jitsies, and so it'll try and do it, and you can actually leave it there because it will start saying, I think it'll say, do you want to go to the? Oh, no, it's actually just working, or maybe you've done it in a different browser. So it looks like your other Hangout is now up. Yeah. Yeah, and you get the start broadcast, you get the cameraman control buttons and all this, that, and the other. There's also actually, by the way, if you mouse, you see like the fourth button down on the left-hand side. I think it's on your left. There's like where the screen below the screen share. There's like a control panel, like in the Google Hangout window. Yeah, it says Google at the top. Yeah, so like there's the green screen share button, and then two buttons below that. There's a control room button.
Yes.
So if you click that. So So let's say okay. Just trying to introduce you to what it is. But basically, as the person who started the thing, when there's more people in that room, you can basically mute them. I mean, anybody can do that normally. The particularly useful thing this is for taking their volume control up and down. Sometimes people come in and their microphone gain is really low.
Okay.
I've never really used the other settings particularly. I don't know if I've ever had to eject anybody. Just as the kind of control person, if somebody's very, very faint or very, very loud, you can use that control panel to adjust their volume so that it's maximize the chance of good communication.
So now I have this is what it was happening the other day. I don't know. The VPN changed the language. I don't know why, and I don't understand it.
Yeah. Not sure what happened. No, weird. Yeah, but yeah. So then the Hangout is started, but in order to let people know about it, we have to navigate to the Agile Adventure. And this is the thing that used to be. It used to be that we had a button in the Agile Adventure site that you could click. That would automatically start a Hangout, and then it had a plugin in it that we designed that automatically spoke back to the Agile Adventure site, and so it was far simpler. You didn't have any, it was only about 3 or 4. You used to have to press like 3 or 4 buttons of confirmation, but it was definitely much smoother. But so now, you need to navigate to the meeting that you want to start. So it's
this is Beck. Yeah.
So if you go to upcoming events, we should see.
Loading.
There we go. Yeah. So it's got the web. So we're live still in the thing. So website one planning. Yes, absolutely.
Right.
And
perfect. And here, edit Hangout link.
Right.
Should I save it?
Yeah. Go right ahead. Take it live. Oh, it's definitely time. We're on the half hour.
Okay.
Yeah, and so that brings Slack automatically. It also updates the website so that in principle people can navigate to it. And then you'll want to do the same with the YouTube link. So you can ignore that. You remember where to get the YouTube link from?
I think that I can clear this and it will work. Yes. No.
Well, I would say try not to get distracted by fixing that problem at this time. I'd go back to the Hangout. Yeah, where you want to be in the website one Hangout. I guess, although, so the problem is now, by clearing that, you've logged yourself out of the Hangout environment itself.
Sorry. Okay. So now I'm showing you.
Yeah, it looks like Aaron is there. So you're going to click on the links in the bottom right. Is it on left?
Yes. Hello.
Yeah. Well, maybe Ben, you and I can go and join Nicola in the website one. Nicola's going to do the last bit, which is to post the YouTube link.
Okay, so they two can be open at the same time?
I think, are you running them in different browsers?
And yes, one is in Opera and the other one is in. Sorry, Aaron, I'm talking to you also, but I'm talking with Sam in the other Hangout.
Okay.
With one I'm in Opera and with the other one I'm in Chrome.
All right, great. Well, we'll see you in the other Hangout. Bye for now.
Sure.